Welcome to Deep Dive. I'm Paul Gigot with the Wall Street Journal, and today we're exploring the economics and the politics of a carbon tax. With me today to discuss are Ted Halstead, the chairman and CEO of the Climate Leadership Council.
The political viability of a carbon tax depends on how the revenue is used, and as long as consumers feel that it increases their cost of energy, decreases their living standard, it's just not going to fly, which is why we believe the best use of revenue, and by far the most popular, is to give the money directly back to the American people. All of the studies out there show that if you give all the money back to citizens, as we propose, the vast majority of American families come out ahead. In fact, the Treasury Department put out a study showing that 70% of American families, including the most vulnerable, come out ahead.
He threw you a couple of fastballs there, Ted, so...
That is wonderful. Thank you, Holman, for that. So let's put up the slide that I brought along, which shows you the coalition we have built. This is the broadest climate coalition in U.S. history to support any climate policies. This is a deeply conservative plan. As you'll recall, Paul, it was introduced in your pages by former Secretaries of State George Shultz and James Baker, by far the two most respected conservative elder statesmen. And so we also have Ben Bernanke and Janet Yellen as founding members of the organization. So I don't think anybody doubts that green technologies are one of the key drivers of the future. America should be at the forefront of this, and we've offered a plan that would actually help encourage the competitiveness of American firms while solving the climate problem. When you poll this plan, our plan, the Baker-Shultz carbon dividends plan, there is 3-to-1 support among Republican voters. There is 4-to-1 support among millennials. And here's a solution where the American family can win, American businesses can win, the environment can win, and we can be more competitive. The Republican Party is ceding the whole climate debate to Democrats. That is a losing strategy for several reasons. It's also a huge missed opportunity to emphasize that a market-based solution would be far more effective than a regulatory solution. The Republican Party is hemorrhaging younger voters. Millennials are the largest voting cohort to come. 23% in the last 2 years of young Republicans have shifted to the Democratic Party. Climate is a #1 issue for them. And what this does is it would put America at the forefront of global climate policy and of the green technologies of the future.